Hello. This is week 7 of the Artist Way diary. I can't believe I made it to this week, and I can't believe I'm still invested and I'm not bored, so that's a good thing. This week is recovering a sense of connection, and this is a week that requires a lot of action items and not a lot of soul searching writing tasks. So it was a bit hard, but also easier than last week because I kind of got the hang of it. The mantra one, I already made like a mantra. I put it somewhere up on the wall, but it's not that pretty, so I might do something with like calligraphy or something. I got some ink. I might do that. I didn't do it yet because I was busy doing my wall, which now I figured out a better way to do it. And so it's a work in progress. Hopefully it looks nice, and it's like a music sheet of some of my favorite pieces, mostly like Arab pieces and French pieces. I did the morning pages every day this week, and I made sure I try to do them in the morning as much as I can. Have you allowed yourself to daydream a few creative risks? Actually, yes, because I haven't really thought about touching my EP or my music anymore, and this time, like, because I'm not feeling that EP anymore, and I'm spoiling a lot, but I have this EP that has been written during events before this album that I really love, and that album is one of my favorite albums ever, but the events of that album happened after the EP, and if I wanted to tell the story fully, I would love for the EP to come out first and then the album, and that way if I want to have a follow-up EP or anything after that, it would be the stuff written after, you know? I don't know why I'm fixated on that thought, but during my morning pages I'm starting to discuss, okay, what if we don't feel like whatever we felt during that EP, and that's okay? What if we actually venture into looking into the music of the album and actually like not lose excitement for the album, because I worry that I lose excitement for the album at some point, and it's one of my favorite things I've ever written, and I wrote it almost 4 years ago, if not more, so I don't want to lose it, you know, and I don't want to be over it by the time I release it. So, and then on my morning pages I started looking into why I am like delaying this EP, or why am I not feeling this EP, and okay, what if I just play with producing it just for fun and not release it? Same as filming just for fun, same as doing this just for fun, and I don't even care if I get views or not, just doing this for my own journey, my own sake. So what would happen if I just look at it and take the risk and see what happens, or like stuff like that? And it goes to like, what would happen if I reach out to this studio or this studio? I didn't do it yet, but it kind of lingered the thought, and I might do it this week. I don't know. Am I coddling my artist child? Yes, I am, actually, because I was worried what kind of artist date I would do this week, but my artist child just wanted to hang out at home, which was perfect. So I got to like get started on the wall. I got to like put up this beautiful curtain and like make this space pretty, and just played some music and just did my own thing. So I think that's what my artist child wanted and has been wanting for the whole week. And so when I kept pushing it because I had other engagements or I had work, and I was like, no, it's gonna be a big date or a big thing, or I'm gonna go to this cafe or this cafe, and I did, but I didn't feel like an artist date. It felt like just going out. Like my artist child didn't want to be there, so I feel like I've gotten better at listening to what my artist needs, and my artist needed to stay at home and read, and so I did that, and it was fun. Regarding synchronicity, what I was thinking is, ideally for me, the ideal job is to work remotely and be in control of my own time. And that only comes if you work as a freelancer or if you own your own business. And I've been racking my brain around what kind of business I want to have, and I freaking hate AI, so we're not doing AI or anything related to AI. And I don't want to be a contributor into ruining this planet and the brains of humanity and art. So that's not my thing. So that leaves us with freelancing, and surprisingly I got contacted for freelancing gigs, and I was like, okay, that's cool. I usually would say no to these kind of stuff, but I was like, you know what, just say yes and see what happens. And I did, and it worked out. So, well, it's working out. I hope. I'm not gonna jinx anything, but that's one synchronicity thing that I think is very cool that it's happening. I think what I'm experiencing is, and what I probably experienced last time is, it's becoming easier and harder at the same time, because it's becoming smoother, and I'm like, what's going on? Like, why? It should be harder. I should be working harder. I should be more immersed in it. But not, you don't have to do all the tasks the way the tasks ask you to. Although I do, like when I look back, I'm like, yeah, I did almost all the tasks exactly. So I'm like, why am I giving myself a hard time when I was not doing them or when I was doing them? And like, there are a lot of things that I already do. Like, I buy myself little things, and I wear my favorite outfit all the time, like this, and I'm makes me feel happy and special, and like having a space that smells like something nice. And I burn sage all the time, ethically collected sage, and cedar, and bakhur. We have bakhur where I'm from, basically to cleanse the space. So yeah, like, my issue is that there are no issues, and I'm starting to be skeptical of, am I doing this right, or am I doing this hard enough, or did I do the readings right, or whatever. The exercises regarding like jealousy, it was interesting because everybody that I'm jealous of is an artist, that is an established artist, but because I have a frontal lobe and critical thinking, I do not think this person is great or I want to be them at all. I actually, like, it's not that I find a flaw, but because I see humans as they are, and I see that this person is not perfect, and I don't want their lives 100%, I just want that tour or that opportunity. And so it was hard as an adult to do it, but it helped to, with the why I'm jealous section, to narrow it down and see why I want that. And just saying that they have an established music career is not clear, so now I got to say, okay, they have an established brand, or they're having fun when they make music, or they know how to post TikTok videos and they know how to promote their music better. So all these little things help me get a guidance. And it didn't tell me anything that I didn't know that I needed to do. I just don't know how still. So hopefully it's the beginning of a map of what I need to do as an artist. The other exercises are also fun because I get to like remember things I did as a child and things I wanted to do as a child. And redoing this after doing the artist way the second time, you get to see that you kind of like, I gave myself what my artist wanted, especially that I really wanted to start playing the piano, and now I have a piano and I can play. I need to fix the keys, but I have a piano and I played it for a bit. So like, I'm giving my artist what she wants. She wants to paint. She wants to be interested in fashion. So I'm buying clothes for her. Or who knows, maybe we start drawing the clothes that we want to have, you know? So it's slowly happening. That's why this week doesn't feel that heavy. It's because the artist child is there and she's happy. I'm giving her technically what she wants. So yeah, that was my week. It was pretty smooth sailing. I'm guessing next week's gonna be hard because it's recovering a sense of strength, and I don't know if I am good with that kind of stuff. But we shall see, and I shall update whoever's watching at this point. Like, thank you for staying here, honestly. But I'm just making this for my future self, and yeah, hopefully this inspires somebody as well. But yeah, thank you.